Hello, I'm Elena. Jealousy. It is one of the most powerful and painful human emotions. It can feel like a fever in your mind, hijacking your logic and flooding you with fear, suspicion, and anxiety. One minute you feel secure in your love, and the next, a simple text message or a lingering glance can send you into a spiral, convinced you are about to be betrayed and abandoned. If you are the one feeling this jealousy, you live in a state of constant, exhausting vigilance. If you are the partner of someone who is jealous, you may feel like you're in a prison, constantly monitored and mistrusted. In both cases, the connection and joy in the relationship are eroded. Many of the people I advise believe that jealousy is a sign of how much they love someone. But today, I want to offer you a different perspective. What if jealousy wasn't a measure of your love, but a signal from your heart, a check engine light trying to alert you to a deeper issue, a fear, an unmet need, or a past wound that needs healing? In this guide, we will turn down the noise of the alarm and listen to the message underneath. We will walk through a step-by-step process for both partners to heal insecurity and build a foundation of deep, resilient trust. The true source of jealousy, the fear beneath the fire. First, we must understand what jealousy truly is. Let's distinguish between healthy, protective concern and unhealthy, corrosive jealousy. If there is a genuine, observable threat to your relationship, feeling concerned is a normal, healthy response. But the kind of jealousy that creates cycles of conflict is different. It's a wildfire sparked by fear, often in the absence of any real evidence. This fear almost always comes from one of three places. Past betrayal. You were hurt badly in a previous relationship, and now your brain is on high alert, trying to protect you from being hurt again. Childhood wounds. Perhaps you grew up in an environment where love felt unstable or conditional, creating a deep-seated fear of abandonment. Core insecurity. A belief that you are not truly worthy of love. This makes you see others as a constant threat because you believe it's only a matter of time before your partner finds someone better. The jealousy you feel is the symptom, not the disease. The disease is the underlying fear, and you cannot heal that fear by trying to control your partner. You have to heal it from within. For the person feeling jealous, your path to peace. If you are the one struggling with these feelings, your work is internal. It is about learning to manage your emotional triggers and build your own sense of security. Step 1. Notice the feeling. Don't become the feeling. When that wave of jealousy hits, your impulse is to act immediately, to confront, to accuse, to demand answers. Your first new task is to do nothing. Just pause. Pausa. Acknowledge the feeling. Say to yourself, there it is, that is the feeling of jealousy. It feels hot and scary. By observing it instead of being swept away by it, you create a tiny space between the trigger and your reaction. In that space lies your power. Step 2. Investigate the story. Now, in that space, ask yourself one of the most powerful questions I teach. What is the story I am telling myself right now? Because a feeling is always preceded by a thought. The thought is not, my partner got a text. The thought is, my partner got a text from their coworker, which means they like them more than me, and they are going to leave me. That is a story. Is it true? Do you have actual evidence for it? Or is it a story written by your fear? Separate the facts from the fiction your anxiety is creating. Step 3. Communicate your feeling, not your accusation. Once you understand your feeling and the story behind it, you can approach your partner in a way that builds connection, not conflict. This requires immense vulnerability. Instead of the accusation, who were you talking to all night at the party? Try this specific, vulnerable approach. I'm feeling a little insecure tonight. When I saw you laughing with that person, the story I started telling myself is that I'm not as interesting or fun as they are. It made me feel scared. I could really use a hug and some reassurance that we're okay. Do you see the difference? The first is an attack that invites defensiveness. The second is an invitation for your partner to see your heart and help you heal. For the partner of a jealous person, your path to connection. If you are on the receiving end of jealousy, your role is to be a stable, loving anchor. This does not mean you have to tolerate abuse or control. It means you respond with a combination of compassion and firm boundaries. Step 1. Validate the feeling, not the story. When your partner comes to you with an accusation, your first instinct is to defend yourself. That's ridiculous. I wasn't flirting. This invalidates their feeling and escalates the fight. Instead, start by validating their emotion. Wow, it sounds like that was really scary for you. I hear that you're feeling insecure. This shows them you are on their team. You are acknowledging their pain without agreeing with their distorted story. Step 2. Offer reassurance generously. Once they feel heard, offer clear, loving reassurance. I want to be very clear. You are the person I love and the one I choose. My conversation with them was nothing more than friendly chat. I'm sorry it made you feel anxious. This addresses their core fear directly. Step 3. Maintain loving boundaries. This is crucial. Compassion does not mean you surrender your privacy or autonomy. You must set kind but firm boundaries. You can say, I want to do everything I can to help you feel secure and loved, which is why I'm always open to talking about your fears. However, I am not okay with you looking through my phone or telling me who I can be friends with. Our trust needs to be built on faith in each other, not on surveillance. I am committed to building that with you. This protects both you and the health of the relationship. I need to pause for a very important distinction. Everything we have discussed applies to patterns of insecurity within a fundamentally respectful relationship. If your partner's jealousy manifests as extreme control, if they check your phone without permission, track your location, isolate you from friends and family, constantly accuse you of cheating, or if you feel afraid of their anger, that is not jealousy. That is controlling and abusive behavior. This guide is not the tool for that situation. Your safety is the number one priority. Please seek confidential support from a domestic violence hotline or a qualified therapist. Imagine your trust is a garden. Past hurts and insecurities are the weeds. Every time you react with accusation and control, you water the weeds. Every time you pause, communicate vulnerably, validate and reassure, you are watering the flowers. This work is not easy and it is not quick. It requires patience from both partners. But healing the roots of jealousy is one of the most profound gifts you can give your relationship. It transforms a dynamic of fear and suspicion into a sanctuary of safety, trust, and deep emotional intimacy. You can do this together. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this guide offered you value, please click the like button and subscribe for more advice on building stronger, healthier relationships. And I would love to hear from you in the comments. What is one small thing you can do this week to water the garden of trust in your relationship? Your insights can help our entire community. I'm Elena, and I wish you peace.